Our bodies are 70% water and only 30% land, so the availability of fresh water is ultimately a matter of energy and transport. Elon Musk has just unveiled a new game changer, a water engine that could completely change the way we drive and live our lives. He made this shocking revelation on X, where he announced that Tesla has made a big change and is shifting gears. Instead of sticking to battery-powered cars, they are now betting big on hydrogen fuel cells. Elon Musk's move has companies all over the world watching closely. Electric cars, or EVs, are cleaner than gas guzzlers, sure, but they have got their own baggage. Digging up lithium and cobalt for batteries messes with the environment, and if the power to charge them comes from dirty plants, you are not saving as much carbon as you would hope. Hydrogen fuel cells are another green option, also making just water, but creating hydrogen often uses natural gas, sneaking in some carbon emissions. Plus, storing and moving hydrogen is tricky because it needs big high-pressure tanks. The water engine, though, is stepping up as a cleaner, smoother ride into the future. The water engine, with its reverse electrolysis trick, could be a total win, super efficient and kind to the planet. By using renewable energy like solar or wind to make hydrogen, it keeps the whole process green from start to finish, slashing its eco-footprint. Plus, it could save you some serious cash over time. Old-school gas engines need constant tune-ups, oil changes, and exhaust fixes, you name it, which adds up fast. Electric cars cut down on repairs with fewer moving parts, but those pricey battery swaps can sting your wallet and the environment. The water engine is simpler with less stuff to break, so repairs could be cheaper and rarer. Its fuel cells and systems are built to last, meaning your car might stick around longer. As more people jump on board and the tech gets cheaper to make, water engine cars could become affordable for everyone, not just the fancy folks. But here is the catch. Switching to water engines will not be cheap or easy at first. We would need a whole new setup of refueling stations, either brand new ones or upgrades to the ones we have got. That is a huge project, and it will take big teamwork between companies and governments to pull it off. On the flip side, if we make it work, we could kiss oil goodbye. That means steadier fuel prices, less fighting over oil, and tons of new jobs building water engine tech and stations. This is a massive shakeup for the car world, moving from gas guzzlers and electric rides to water-powered wonders. It is not simple though. The whole industry is built around fossil fuels, from factories to gas stations. But here's the good news. Companies can borrow tricks from hydrogen fuel cell tech, like how to store hydrogen or design fuel cells, to speed things up. So, what is next for Musk's water engine? Will it change how we power our lives and hit the road, or will it hit too many roadblocks? The car world is buzzing after Musk's big water engine reveal. Big names like Toyota and Hyundai, who have been all about hydrogen fuel cells for years, are keeping a close eye. Toyota has been rocking hydrogen with cars like the Mirai, and they are pumped, seeing Musk's move as a high five to their belief that hydrogen is the future. They think it could spark more cash and stations for hydrogen tech. Hyundai, with its Nexo, is excited too, but playing it cool. They love the competition but know there is still a ton of work to make hydrogen and water engines a real thing for everyone. Experts are split on this water engine idea. Some think it is a genius leap toward greener energy, super exciting. Others are not so sure, scratching their heads about how efficient it will be, how we will build all those water refueling spots, and whether it will actually work money-wise. People online are all over the place too. Musk fans and Tesla lovers are hyped, dreaming of a cleaner, zippy engine that is great for the planet. But not everyone is sold. Some folks remember Musk trashing hydrogen before, and they wonder if switching to water engines this fast is even doable. Plus those new stations and startup costs. Yikes, that's a lot to take in. Tesla also has a tricky puzzle to solve with rules and laws. Every country has its own playbook for handling hydrogen, from making it to moving it around. It is honestly a global headache. But Tesla is on it, chatting with regulators everywhere, doing tons of tests, and piling up paperwork to follow all the rules. They are keeping the conversation going to tweak things as needed. So what is tough in different places? And will Tesla's hustle make water engines a worldwide hit? Let us find out. Every tech has its superpowers and kryptonite. Hydrogen fuel cells pack a ton of energy, so you can drive far and refuel fast. Plus, they only puff out water vapor, which is awesome for the planet. But the downside is that hydrogen is a fiery handful to make, store, and ship, needing special setups. Water engines, though, have a cool trick. They whip up hydrogen right when you need it, making storage simpler and safer. They also play nice with green energy like solar or wind, boosting their eco-cred. The catch is that reverse electrolysis magic needs a big energy kick to start, which can dent efficiency a bit. The future for water engines looks bright, but it is no cakewalk. Car makers are all about cutting pollution, and governments are cracking down with tough emissions goals and sweet deals for clean tech. Figuring out how fast people will jump on the water engine bandwagon depends on a few big things: how slick the tech gets, how many refueling stations pop up, and whether folks are ready to give it a spin. At first it might just catch the eye of tech geeks and eco-warriors, but, experts say as it gets better and cheaper, more people will hop on board, maybe even taking over a big chunk of the car market in the next 10 years. That is, if Tesla can iron out the kinks in efficiency and build enough stations and cars to go around. Teaming up with governments and businesses will be key to making it happen. In the 1900s, these engines got even cooler with better materials, fuel injectors, and turbo boosts, making them faster, thriftier, and a bit cleaner. But as worries about pollution and running out of oil grew, people started hunting for something new. That is where electric cars started revving up in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Elon Musk and Tesla kicked off the electric vehicle craze, making huge leaps in battery power, driving distance, and charging stations. So where does the water engine fit in? It is the newest chapter in the hunt for clean, green engines, learning from what worked and what did not before. Musk is pushing the limits again, but he is not alone. Companies like Nikola Corporation are in the game too, building hydrogen-powered trucks. Even after some bumps in the road, Nikola has been charging ahead, building heavy-duty trucks powered by hydrogen fuel cells. They are aiming at big businesses, which could give Tesla some serious competition, especially for long-haul trips. BMW is in the mix too, testing out hydrogen fuel cells with cool prototypes and their top-notch engineering. With their fancy brand, they might steal some thunder from Tesla's water engine, especially in the luxury car scene. Then there is Rivian, a hot electric vehicle startup with big backers like Amazon and Ford. They are all about EVs right now, but with their cash and creativity they could switch gears to water engines if the buzz gets loud enough. Teamwork is the secret sauce for making water engines a big deal fast. Tesla is great at making smart partnerships. Think top tech companies, universities, and research crews. These hookups bring in brainpower, cutting-edge ideas, and the latest tech. Imagine Tesla teaming up with hydrogen-smart universities to make the water engine even better, or linking with giants like Google or Apple to add slick software and AI, making these cars super smart and fun to drive. So, how will these team-ups change the way we roll? Could Tesla's buddies help water engines take over the roads? One of the coolest things about the water engine is that it plays perfectly with green energy like solar and wind. Using clean electricity from solar panels or wind turbines, it splits water into hydrogen and oxygen through electrolysis. That means hydrogen power with almost zero planet-harming emissions, a total eco-win. Picture this. Your house has solar panels soaking up the sun all day, making hydrogen fuel to power your water engine car. Or imagine wind farms spinning away, pumping out electricity for your lights and hydrogen for your ride. It is like renewable energy and green transportation teaming up for the ultimate high five. This could totally shake up how we use energy. Hydrogen can act like a giant battery, grabbing extra power when the sun is blazing or wind is blowing, then turning it back into fuel or electricity when we need it most. That keeps the power grid steady and makes green energy even more reliable no matter the weather. If water engines take off big time, they could be a game changer for the planet. By ditching fossil fuels, they would slash greenhouse gases and dirty air. Hello, cleaner skies, healthier people, and a happier Earth. Plus, pairing water engines with renewable energy fits perfectly into the mission to zap carbon out of our energy system. It could speed up the switch to a super green world by boosting clean hydrogen and sparking more hydrogen stations. Elon Musk's water engine might even rewrite the rules for global energy. As countries race to hit climate targets and cut emissions, this tech could nudge them to make big moves. Think government goodies like tax breaks or cash to build refueling spots and crank out green hydrogen, pushing the hydrogen revolution into overdrive. Governments could jump in with cool perks, like cash bonuses for buying hydrogen-powered cars or even funding to make the tech better. That would really supercharge the switch to green energy, getting more people on board and building out the stations we need. Money-wise, they are a win too. As the tech gets cheaper to make, water engine cars should cost less upfront. Add in government deals and lower fuel bills, and your wallet is smiling big time. But wait, water engines are not just for cars. Tesla is dreaming bigger. like using them in planes to cut aviation's carbon mess. Picture hydrogen-powered jets that are just as green as these cars. Talk about a sky-high revolution. Ships could get in on it too, sailing with water engines to clean up the seas and air. Even heavy industries with huge energy needs could swap fossil fuels for this sustainable switch, slashing emissions like champs. And that is a wrap on Elon Musk's wild water engine adventure. From quieter rides to cleaner skies and maybe even planes and ships, this tech could flip the script on how we move and power our world. Will it zoom us into a green future or hit some speed bumps along the way? If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you do not miss the next big thing. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the water engine? See you in the next one. Stay curious.